Hello, everybody. Welcome to this Wednesday edition. Well, they're all Wednesday editions of the Loose But Complete podcast. I'm your host, Laserpants. I'm joined as always by this guy right here. What's up?
Hey, what's happening,
Jeremy? Hey, what are you looking at? You're looking down to the left.
I got some stuff, but I'm gonna hang on to that for. Let me show you something.
Well, let me show you something.
Let me show you something.
Did you see the ticker at the bottom of the screen there?
No, I have not been paying attention. Let's see. Let me sand it out.
New?
Chanel meme bears.
Mhm.
Stay tuned for member exclusive after show.
Yep. That's right, Jeremy.
Yep.
Very good. Very
I've
good.
I've been working real hard this week.
Yeah, it's very good.
Working real hard.
Hooked on Chronics. Yeah. We're gonna have a members only after show today. If you would like to become a member, hit that join button down below. Unless you're on an iPhone or an iPad, then open it up in your browser. Request a desktop site. I don't know why they make it so hard. Request the desktop site. And then you will be able to click the join button on the 3POA main page. But thank you, everyone, for being here. I see you all here in the chat looking good. We do have a couple guests tonight, Jeremy. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I know one for sure is ready to go. I know there's another one that was having some technical difficulties, but
yes.
the one for sure confirmed is our good friend Sal. If you'd like to go ahead and bring him in.
I wasn't going to bring anyone in yet. That wasn't I wasn't inviting you to invite someone else on the show.
Well, then why would you prompt me to do that if you weren't going to bring him in?
I was just wondering if you knew that we had a couple guests.
Yeah, I talked to him. Oh, my Jesus. Okay. Like, you three have fun tonight. I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this tonight. Fine. It's not happening.
You can go. Empty shelves with you.
I gotta start breaking these things down pretty soon, man. I think the movers are expecting that I had them broken down, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Sal is here. Spoilers.
Yeah.
But according to the thumbnail, we have our third favorite moderator with us.
Mm-hmm.
A one, WrenchNato.
What's up, guys?
Whoa.
I love being third.
Bring it down. Oh,
hey, now we're starting off early here.
Oh wait, this is not the after show. Or no, all right.
This is not the after show. This
yeah.
I'll save that till later.
Right.
I don't. Who do you think you are? Articulated Ninja?
I thought this was a cooking show because Renato brought out that cake.
Have you guys joined the Articulated Ninja channel and seen the exclusive video?
No. I guess I need to do that.
Loser,
man.
Jeremy. You need to.
I didn't even know he was doing channel members.
He just started.
Okay, so hence I didn't know he was doing channel members.
How about you stop living a life and pay attention to YouTube for once in a while, okay?
This channel member thing's like 10 minutes old. Sorry, I don't know about it.
WrenchNato, how the hell you doing?
Doing all right. Recovering from laryngitis and a leaky dishwasher this morning. So.
Dishwasher. Okay. That was something else.
Good.
As long as there's no problems with the stove, as long as there's nothing to impede those famous WrenchNato stove posts, right?
What is the story behind the stove posts? Let's just cover that real quick, and then we'll bring in Sal. He's not even there right now.
No.
Oh, he is there. Okay.
No room for dioramas. Pretty cheap on trying to get extra background stuff. So I was like, I like this brick splash wall against my stove, and it looked kind of classy, so I just went with it.
That's fine.
Yeah, and it became a staple of the artist formerly known as WrenchNato, now known as WrenchNato. Also, backer number one, Savage Crucible backer number one.
Yes,
you can't forget that accolade that you have, sir, because that's an important one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, without further ado, let's get to our second. This was unplanned. He invited himself like 30 minutes ago.
Right.
I said, sure, why not? So we got 2 Cent Toys, a.k.a. Sal here. What the hell are you doing?
Become a channel member for the only streams. Dr. Claw commands it.
Is that a Pikachu? What is that you're...
It's a Gengar, you uncultured swine.
Oh. Is that a Star Wars species I don't know about? Like, what is that?
Yes. No, it's a Pokemon.
Oh, it's a Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Crazy kids with their Pokemans and their Yu-Gi-Ohs and all that stuff.
I always ask my kid, what is that? Some sort of Pokemon? And he's like, Dad, it's Pokemon. I'm like, shut up.
You let your son address you as dad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the wee baby Jeffrey will only address me as father.
Well, he can call me Dad or Lord.
Okay.
So that time he usually says Lord.
Right. Or,
Lord, may I have some porridge?
We have some more porridge.
You're doing that thing that drove all of us crazy as kids. Like when your parents are like, I thought you liked the He-Mans. It's always a plural.
Yeah.
I did in fact enjoy the He-Mans. I did. I had the inflatable battle cat and everything. The thing was awesome.
Your dad was like, why do you want to watch this oiled up muscular man in a fur onesie?
Yeah. Turn on something manly and changes the channel straight to WWF.
Right.
More oiled up dudes in bikini bottoms,
Right on. Well, we got a couple super chats here. WrenchNato, was it okay with you if I get to those?
You have my permission.
All right, good. Master Son 42. Speaking of which, I got a spud to pick with you, my friend. He says, have some consideration. Stream earlier. Dude, listen. I can't change my career. Get off work early.
Right.
I mean, I could just quit my job.
Yeah. You just quit, become homeless, start doing crack.
Yeah, look.
It is Seattle.
Become ungovernable.
Hey.
Look, all you people that are not channel members, you're the reason
why.
What
the
Ryan
hell do you mean, you people?
You're the reason why Ryan can't quit his job and just do this full time, right? So
please.
have some consideration, right? Geez, Louise, look out for your fellow man. This is.
I can't stream earlier. I'm sorry. Yeah. Should I just get to what happened? Well, I'll save it for. Let me show you something. Just Jeff, thank you, sir. Ryan, you were supposed to lure him out into the woods, and you didn't. You let me down, Ryan. You let me down. Jeff, thank you for the super chat.
Hey, so I was talking
to
I was talking to Jeff earlier today, and evidently he witnessed in the wild while out toy hunting an actual contest of fisticuffs between two collectors for a NECA shredder. Right. And
wow.
the way he described it in detail, it was an actual fight. Like it was a fight. Yeah.
Good.
Like
I have
a
3
fist fight.
shredders in my local Target if they want some.
Yeah. Hey,
they went to the back room to find them.
Yeah, Jeff. Hey, if you'd like to in the Facebook group, man, you're free to make a post about what you encountered and what you witnessed today, so that everybody can get a good laugh out of that. Because I thought it was hilarious.
You filmed it, right, Jeff?
He was probably
hold up your phone and say World Star.
He was probably too busy grabbing the figure that these two people were fighting over, and then running away with it. That's what I would have done.
Just leave a bag of sand in its place.
They were
Indiana Jones,
right?
He said Splinter. He did not film it.
Oh, Splinter. That's what it was. Splinter.
Master Son used a channel member 1 month anniversary free super chat. What do you call those? I guess that's what you call them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So once a month you get a free super chat if you're a channel member. There you go. He says, Jeremy's shelf looks so pathetic. Hurry and move.
Man, I'm working on it. You know how the DoD moves, man. You're all too familiar with that. So
yeah. Are you doing a PCS move or a Diddy move?
No, I'm doing a partial Diddy.
Okay.
So they're coming to get the vast majority of everything, and then I'm moving like maybe 15%.
And then have fun waiting 6 months for the rest of your shit.
Yeah, I know, right? So that's why we're taking like 15% of it, which is stuff that we just need. So
Ammo to go. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. Busy as F. I'll catch the replay later tonight, hopefully.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You will, because Dr. Claw commanded it earlier. I don't know if you caught that.
He did.
You want me to do it again?
Yes.
No. Make him cut him out. Let's leave it. Okay.
All right, ready? I'm going to bring him in. Ladies and gentlemen, for like the 5th time on this show, a 1, Salvator.
Become a channel member. Dr. Claw commands it.
It's pretty good.
That's the one I got. So that's it.
Does that hurt you?
No, not at all. You use your false vocal cords to do it.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Thank you, Hamlet to go. Northern Nomad flashing flashing Chun-Li's tush.
Emotional damage.
All right. We got some channel member chats coming in right now. Drew G says balls. Thank you, Drew.
All right. Thank you.
You definitely didn't waste that one.
I saw a few of those at Dragon Con, let me tell you.
Mr. Wonderful says, ooh, I have one too. Love the membership and post shows. If you're not subbed, you're missing out. Anyone going to Legions Con this year?
I thought they did that already.
No,
Yeah,
Legion's
it's
Con's in
November.
November.
I'm thinking of PowerCon. My mistake.
Yeah.
That's the other big one that they do.
So Mr.
Jeremy's
Wonderful
going to be gone till November.
Yeah, essentially. So but no, so I obviously I cannot make it, but thank you very much, Mr. Wonderful. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm not going. What? That's in what, New Jersey?
It's in New Jersey. Yeah.
No, not me.
Nope.
WrenchNato, you going?
I was going to, but not anymore.
You're going to go to the Maryland?
I'll be going to the Maryland Toy Expo.
Maryland or Maryland?
Well, Maryland.
Because
That's
there's
how
a guy that watches this show. I don't know if you knew this, but his last name is Dillingham.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he's from Maryland.
I've met people in my life that have said Maryland unironically who they really thought it was pronounced that way.
Yeah.
Like those weirdos say Oregon instead of Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah, so there's like there's these different like little weird regional dialects, right? Like in Texas, there's this town called Mexia, right? It's spelled Mexia, right? So you could pronounce it Mexia, right? Just like you would do Tejas, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then the locals there, they pronounce it Mahara. They put a R in there. It's really interesting.
Not really. We should move on. K-Dog. Thank you, K-Dog. K-Dog says scrotum.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What am I missing something?
No, yeah, your scrotum.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's still there.
Mm.
Okay.
Not what I heard.
No, the scrotum's gone. Everything's just free hanging now.
I heard
Like,
it was
the
a-
player's gone.
I heard it was a bad cheese grating accident.
Mhm.
Really? It almost happened one time on a roller coaster. We'll talk about that later.
Tony Robles, thank you. He says, hot damn, 4 awesome fellas. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
And the Death Skull. This is my one for the month. Butt plug.
Okay.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't.
They're getting them out early.
You know what? I think that there's a channel member chat, right, that exists with people in there, and they're just coming up with ways to troll us during the episode, right?
Is there a channel member chat?
I don't know.
I still need to set that up on Discord.
No, I mean, any one of the channel members that are connected on Facebook can set that up and make a chat, right?
No,
I
it's
think
true.
I think that's what's going on here.
I mean, we could. I forget who it was, but someone was super nice, and they set up this old Discord. And I keep forgetting to connect it to the YouTube channel because you can do that.
Right.
And so as soon as someone becomes a member, they're added to the Discord. I need to do that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm horrible at this. Okay. Now, well, there's someone else in the green room. Well, you know what? I'm just going to get into it and we'll see if this works. But guys, it's that time of the show where we present what we have purchased in the past week or so.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little segment called Let Me Show You Something.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something.
Man, I wanted Jeremy to do it again.
And no, I'm not doing it again.
Do it.
No, Ryan, you do it.
Do it.
You can do close-ups of me all day long. I ain't doing it.
Do it.
Let me show you something. I'm actually good at it.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm not.
I'm gonna start saying "Do the roar."
What's the roar?
Do the roar.
It's from Shrek 3 or 4. It's this fat where he's like, "Do the roar." It's if you know, you know. If you don't, then it's stupid.
All right. Jeremy, are you muted?
Ryan, you're getting really good at making awkward pauses. You know that here lately. Like
best part.
that's the new Ryan staple right there. Anyway,
WrenchNato, what did you get this week?
This week I got the famous Chun-Li.
right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Now you
Unfortunately,
go ahead.
no, go for it.
No, you go for it.
But please, you're the host.
No, you say bye.
I
No, you
insist.
say bye.
WrenchNato,
All
you
right.
go.
Yeah, no, I got this little lady. Mine came with a somewhat of a little. This guy, the arm just kind of disconnects pretty easily.
Very reminiscent of CoverGirl from Classified. That was a pretty common issue with her too.
It at least stays, but
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. Whatever. I got this one.
Other than that, you're pretty happy with it?
Oh yeah. No, the figure itself is great. The sculpt, the paint apps, the articulation. I love it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, and it's not. I mean, it is what it is. I'll probably hunt down for some more Chun-Lis anyways. And then my what?
No, because you got like 5 of them.
Yeah.
So
Listen, hold on. This will be great for the show because we don't have a topic tonight. We're just kind of shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
Please tell us your hunting story and how you found 7 Chun-Lis, or how many? Was it 3, 4?
I found 4. I found 4.
Craven the toy hunter over here.
So over the years, I've built some rapport with some of the Target old ladies. They like their gift cards, and on occasion, maybe Thanksgiving, Christmas, lonely Valentine's Day,
Gift cards?
Yes.
Is that what you call it?
Yes. Yes. You'd be surprised how much they appreciate, like Starbucks.
They do.
It's not a gift card; it's like a punch card.
Anywho,
for stockroom sessions.
Well, yeah, there was that too.
Unlike Subway, where you get a free footlong, he's like, you get enough of these, you get a free 4-inch. All right.
I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So no, I've made some good friends who inform me of things coming into stock, and it's all about asking the right people, getting them to tell you that they have other targets available, and I rush and get your Chun-Lis.
And you give the little old lady her gift card.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all I can play before we're demonetized.
Yeah. No, I mean, just be nice to your friend, to your local old lady at Target.
Awesome.
She'll let you in her back stock room pretty easily.
Whoa.
Look, and I know that from experience. That's how I got my Mutagen Tour 4-pack. Yeah.
It wasn't an old lady though; it was a dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeremy and dudes? Yeah.
Jeremy was like, "Listen, I'll show you my dark side. All right."
Look, I do not discriminate. I'll show you my mutagen canister. You know what I'm talking about. And so anyway, yeah, there's
circumcised.
Yeah, 112 scale. But yeah, there's this old lady that worked at the Target in Tacoma, and I got to know her a little bit. And one day I was like, "Hey, I'm looking for this thing," and she was like, "Okay, hang on." She came back and she had one for me. I was like, "Any chance I can get 2?" Because I knew Renato was keeping an eye out for one, and I was trying to get one for him too. And she was like, "I'm sorry, I can't." And I was like, "Okay, fine." But yeah, be nice to the employees. It's what's the phrase for that? It's you attract more flies with honey than you do vinegar, right? Mm-hmm. So
Yes.
you never know when they can help you out with this stuff.
WrenchNato, was that your only pickup for the week?
No, I have to give a
14
big
Chun-Lis.
I have to give a big shout out to Stelios. He got me this pretty cool combatant gladiator.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's Zesray.
Yeah. Zessery. Is that how you
Very
pronounce it? Zessery. Okay.
That's how I say it.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
XES Ray.
Those are cool figures. That's awesome. Stelios is a
pretty cool.
stand-up guy too.
He's amazing.
I just
man.
realized Zest backwards is sex. It's Sex Ray.
Ooh.
Sex ray.
Or a
Ray
yard
sex.
sex if you're doing
They have the
full
naked
back.
lady figures that Ninja buys.
Mm-hmm. You keep doing it, he's gonna show up.
He will. I haven't seen him in the chat yet.
Hmm.
Anything else, WrenchNato?
No, that is all.
Well, we have someone else here that would like to talk about their pickups for the week.
Awesome.
Jeremy, are you getting that in your?
I am. There's something coming in from the news desk.
Oh my God! It's a one Sam Newsman live in studio.
What? Hold on. Wait. Oh, hey! Yes,
Sam.
yes. Hello, gentlemen. Yes, it's definitely it's wonderful to join. Hey, Sal, real quickly? Can I tell you real quick?
Yes, sir.
The Dr. Claw voice,
Mm-hmm.
incredible.
Thank you, sir.
Listen, you have to call into the radio show with the voice.
Absolutely.
We won't tell them that it's you.
Mhm.
We'll just say that it's Dr. Claw. So,
Which
anyways,
is great because I'm not on strike, so I can do it.
absolutely. But no, it's sure. Yes. You're. Yeah. They say that they don't even know if it's going to end or not. I don't know. Listen, that's a whole nother topic, gentlemen. Listen, listen real quickly. So I'm looking forward to what is it called? It is a holiday exclusive figure. What I want that figure to be is a potato with a dreidel. A potato with a dreidel.
Oh yeah.
Ba-boom, ba-dum, a potato with a dreidel. WrenchNato, how does it feel to be the only normal person in this bunch of people? Like, and that's the puppet asking you that question, right?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Listen, gentlemen, I picked up a few things, and thank you so much for allowing me to be. Usually I do a pre-recorded segment, but I know that you guys just went to PowerCon you went to PowerCon?
I did.
Too long ago.
Yes, the potato did. Yes.
The potato did. Yes. Remember, I want my exclusive potato. Bobby, General Vala, are you listening?
He's not.
I want well, if he is, he should be. You should let him know that I'm looking forward to my exclusive potato figure that comes with its very own accessory, the dreidel.
Oh.
Yes, a potato with a dreidel. A potato with a dreidel. Bobby, listen.
Oops.
And then I'm gone. Yeah, that's
You're
how
back.
Listen, that's how you censor it. It's just like me on TikTok and Instagram. Anyways,
Yeah,
guys,
I just booted your ass off X.
Listen, I'm used to it. Gentlemen, listen, you guys were talking about pickups this week. It looks like Jeremy has nothing that he's picked up behind him. What is going on behind you? What's up with those shelves?
What's going on?
They're empty. I'm moving.
They're empty.
Yeah.
Tighten up, soldier. Tighten up. Yeah. Listen, because I'm telling you what. Listen, I really like the fact that you do not have a bunch of soulless DTOFs behind you. You know, a lot of other people, what they do is they open up their figures and then they put them behind glass and suffocate them again.
Mm-hmm.
At least what you have is an open. You have open shelves so that your figures can breathe. They can breathe and they can breathe the air. And so it's just very disappointing the fact that you don't have any behind. I'm looking forward to the future. Is the future cave going to be great or not?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool, you know. And I thought about DTOFs too, but it's just such a basic toy collector thing to do.
It's so soulless,
right?
It's soulless.
Like dudes collect and display in DTOFs. They drop common loot. You know what I mean? So
let's get ready to rumble.
Ready to rumble. Okay, guys, real quick. You guys are talking about pickups. I'm not. Listen, I'm not going to stay too long. I got a couple of pickups. I got this the other day. Hold on. Let me see if I have it. What is it? It's over here. Do you guys see this? What is it?
We do.
You see it?
It's
Okay, so this is really neat. It kind of looks like a Ninja Turtle, but it's not. So what is it? It is this Eagle Force Warhol figure. Have you seen this? It's a Tactical Mission Ninja Trooper. That's right. Tactical Mission Ninja Trooper. That's TMNT,
right.
by the way. TMNT.
It looks like an IP infringement to me. I don't know.
It's very well. I tell you what, you were at PowerCon. I
Well,
believe these guys were there, but
Were
they
they?
had a couple of other different things as well. Another one that I wanted to show off that recently just came here was let's see here. Hold on, do we have it? Yes, that's right. Tony Bruno, if you will, Tony Bruno.
Okay.
Yes, Tony Bruno. He's part of the Bruno Brothers. That seems a little bit IP infringement as well, because you have, of course, who is that? Louis Bruno. Yes, Louis Bruno.
there we
Bruno.
go.
Yes. You have
Yeah.
both of them. You have the one in the red. You have the one in the green. Very questionable.
Super.
It looks very super. Yes,
They look like super brothers. Yeah.
Very super brothers. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And okay, so the very last one, the very last IP infringement for the show today, it is going to be this one. This one is the one that I was really looking forward to. This one is
Blockhead.
Blockhead. Yes, Blockhead. Yes, that's right, Blockhead. Oh, Charlie Brown, you old blockhead. That's right. Yes, it's a Blockhead. Listen, it comes with a dog too. I think it comes with a dog. Hold on, let me see if let's see. Do we have it? Yes, there it is. There it is. A dog. A dog. It comes with a dog.
Yes.
The dog is supposed to represent Snoopy.
Well, those are pretty cool.
Yes, very.
I would
very,
have never put that together, Sam. I really appreciate
no. Listen, and so
It's a
well, it's
thinking
very
man's
interesting.
line.
The reason why I bring Charlie Brown out last is because every single year we talk about figures of the year, and we talk about, well, what is the best figure of the year? Well, last year my figure of the year was, of course, something that is very special, and that is this. This is the this is the 100th Hallmark ornament, and it represents Snoopy. And so so I'm a big fan of Snoopy, and I just wanted to flex on a Wednesday, show you guys what's going on. You guys were talking about pickups. I'm not sure when the next time you'll see me again. Well, you'll see me on a recorded segment, but I just wanted to let you know, Ryan, thanks so much. Once again, WrenchNato, thank you for being the only regular person around here.
And Virginian.
A whole bunch.
You're a fellow Virginian.
Yes, well, I'm in Richmond.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Where are you?
I'm in DC area.
Oh my gosh!
Ryan has already doxed me to the whole world.
That's
Oh,
true.
okay.
And that was
Okay,
life changing. That was
As in
life
just
changing.
My
Right,
identity.
WrenchNato,
you're-
the original Richmond, north of Richmond.
We're right. Yes, absolutely. Well, I'm telling you what, just being here close to DC, I'm sure that the government already has tapped your phone. But Sal, once again, Sal, thank you so much. Like, you have amazing voice work. We're gonna get together off record. Gonna get you into the show.
Absolutely.
Very amazing voice work. Jeremy, you doing well? How's the baby with the move?
Oh, dude, he's great. He's takes up a lot of time. He's a real high energy
Well,
kid. So
It's taking up so much time that you have nothing behind you anymore.
it's true. I had
terrible.
to pack everything up, man. Had to pack it up.
It's terrible. Ryan, thank you so much again for allowing me to be a part of the show. Guys, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
No, absolutely. I'm broadcasting live every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. to noon, WDCE 90.1 FM. Download the Live 365 app, or just you can follow me at Sam Newsman all over social media. Love you all. Broadcasting live deep from an underground military bunker or a spaceship high above the plane of Earth. From the most trusted puppet in media, reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman, and this is the 3POA Network.
Thank you, Sam. Awesome. Thank you, Sam. That was quite the pickup. Half hour into it now. Sal, you told me you had a pickup, even though you're not collecting anymore.
Right. I am not collecting this anymore, but I went to Dragon Con this weekend with Michael for a day. And my thing, like, I still add to collect. I still get things periodically, but my reawakened thing is autographs. Like, it's just I have a few. If you watch the collection store, I have a few. I have like 9 things by JDF because he was everywhere before the whole thing. But
yeah,
I am also super into Lord of the Rings because I'm a fucking dweeb, and I was able to grab this little thing. So I got Elijah Wood, Andy Serkis, and Sean Astin. So I was able to get all of them. For those that were wondering, yes, Sal is my real nickname. That's why it's always to Sal. So that was quite the adventure. There and back again, you might say. But cool. And that's all I got this week.
It's short for Salacious Crumb.
That's right, Salacious B Crumb.
Yeah.
B stands for bunghole.
Bunghole. What is this bunghole scrotum butt plug that's going on here?
We should not encourage it.
Yeah, it's.
How about me and you? We be the mature adults on this show.
Well, that's a position I'm used to filling here. Honestly, just dealing with you. So, yeah.
What'd you get, Jeremy? Anything?
Yeah, actually, I did. So, I did. So, from an Etsy seller, excuse me, Anthanatos Unlimited, right there. I said a few months ago I'm working on a custom Sam Fisher, and I just got this much closer today with these third echelon, Sam Fisher NVGs right there.
They had them in Jurassic Park, didn't they?
No, those are all. These are a trinocular. Those were a binocular.
I'm pretty sure they had them in Jurassic Park.
So I could be mistaken, but yeah, these aren't colored all weird Jurassic Park colors. So I'm actually using a blowback head for that for the Sam Fisher, and I'm going to dry brush a little bit of gray on the sides of the hair, and you kind of age him up a little bit. And I think these sitting on top of his head, they're going to look real good. Also from that same Etsy seller, I picked up a couple of these like really cool shotguns. You got to paint them, but inspired by the Benelli. M4, the John Wick shotgun. It's got the Picatinny rail there with the tack light. It's got an aim point micro on top, which is my favorite red dot optic. So that's really cool too. Can't wait to get these painted up and put them with some figures. And then he sent some extras. He sent me this like snub nose revolver right here. Just as
White there, huh?
Huh?
The old Walter White.
Yeah. And then he also sent me this super Gucci Glock. It's got an RMR on the back. It's got a compensator, all that stuff. So really cool, just as a thank you. So pretty happy about that. So next thing I got, this was just on a whim. I saw it and I was like, okay, I'll pick it up. It's Luke from Mando.
Oh, Black Series, huh?
Yeah, I picked him up. I think it's a really cool figure. At first, I think I was a little harsh on him, and the more time I spent with it and posed it around and stuff, and really got the hood on his head the way I wanted it to be. I really like him as a display piece. I really do.
It could be the camera, but he looks a lot like Topher Grace.
Yeah, it could be a camera thing. I don't know. Here, Ryan, blow me up again.
I mean, it is the Black Series. But...
Whoa, poor choice of words there.
Yeah. So anyway, I like it. And
he would make a good Venom.
See, I mean, he's in all black. So I got one more thing. Those that don't follow WWE or pro wrestling, Bray Wyatt passed away at the age of 36.
Yeah,
which is very unfortunate. I think he was one of the best things about the WWE in probably a decade. And I have multiple of his figures. I have his Elite. I have a couple of his basics. I have the Ringside Collectibles exclusive Firefly Funhouse, Bray Wyatt, all that stuff. But I never thought that I actually needed the Ultimate. So the day he passed, I knew that people out there were going to be super fucking disgusting. So I went ahead and I went to Ringside, and they still had Ultimate Bray Wyatts in stock for retail price. So I picked up the Ultimate. Lo and behold, I was right about our disgusting species, because I went to eBay to try to find these like one day later, and they were up to like $80-$90, something like that. Which, like I said, is fucking despicable. But
they did the same thing with Carrie Fisher and Princess Leia figures, and they all pretty much came down again to
right
and
dirt cheap, except for Slave Leia, because Hasbro won't make her anymore.
Yep. Yeah, I have one for sale if you're interested.
A Slave Leia?
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I'm good. I got it, but
yeah, but they did the same thing with Chadwick Boseman and Black Panther. Like his Marvel Legend peg warming and fucking.
Yeah.
And it's peg warming again at Ollie's, that whole Black Panther wave. So, people get that whole FOMO thing.
Mm-hmm.
and then they overpay.
Yeah, the thing is, just wait. Do not
Yeah.
feed the fucking scalpers. Under no circumstances, feed the fucking scalpers, because they're just gross people, honestly.
Yep.
So anyway, that's my haul. So R.I.P. Bray Wyatt, man.
So I got a couple things in the mail from our listeners this week. The first one had a message on the box itself, which, I mean, I never would have guessed this, but it was right there. It says, "You'll never guess what's inside."
Was the box accurate?
It was,
Okay, good.
because I opened it
It was malaria.
and the lid says, "Yes, someone decided to send you a potato. This is a potato parcel." And indeed, Master Son 42 sent me a potato in the
That's a
mail.
lovely russet you got there.
Yes,
Is that an actual potato?
WrenchNato, this is a real potato.
So after a while, it's gonna start growing those weird things out of it and shit.
I've had it for like a week and a half in the box on
Yeah?
this desk, waiting for a show so I could throw it away. It has not sprouted yet, but I've kept it in the box so it's dark, right?
No,
If you leave it out in the light, it'll start to sprout.
peel it and eat it.
No,
Yeah, you could.
dude, they freaking inkjet printed on it. I'm not.
That's why I said peel it.
No, it's the ink sinks in, and it was in the mail.
You could make julienne fries, whatever the
Not
fuck that
eating
is. Okay.
I'm not eating it, Master Son 42.
You know
me a
what? I
potato.
forgot about the cussing thing. I need to stop cussing because we keep getting demonetized. So
Yeah,
my bad.
We do.
I
and,
just I get a little bit fired up about disgusting scalpers. So my bad, everybody.
It's okay.
That's how Jeremy and I met.
That is how Renato and I met. Yeah.
I also got this in the mail from Walmart. I was very excited. I'm like, hey, sweet, a new Bucky cap, right, to replace the old 11-year-old Bucky cap. This one's gonna be awesome. Nope.
Ooh.
Nope. Look at that.
Oh, that's not good.
Just articulate them. Oh, God. Look at that.
At first, I was like, wow, that's a reach on that. And then that mystery solved.
And not only that, but I don't know why they did this. You turn him at the waist. His belt is inset, but it doesn't go all the way around.
Oh no!
You turn him at the waist, and it like starts to pop off. Look at that. I don't know.
Yeah.
You just make it go all the way around. Make it a floating piece. You didn't have to do anyway.
Yeah.
Got the same
Yeah.
clip on the shield, which I'm just waiting for that to break. As it's
Why can't they just do the MCU shield with the two straps on the back?
Dude,
Like, why? You have it already.
they have it. They have it.
It's
I will say the paint on this one-arm figure, which is kind of funny because it's Bucky cap.
right.
Wrong arm though, but the paint is done really well, like the shiny blue.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
They always put that clip in there so that you can port it into his back like he's storing it, but it's never in the right position. The top of the shield is like
Super
right
high.
here. It's like
Yeah.
super high on the character every time, so no one ever uses it because it looks
Like that.
stupid. Yeah, it's way too high.
Yeah. So, now I got something today in the mail. It's from a listener of the show, Jerry. He wrote me a whole letter. It says figure for white potato.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna read the whole letter because I don't know if he wants me to.
No. There should be a return address on the box. Docs his address.
No, the box is gone. This is the letter that was inside.
Okay. Fine.
I mean, I'll dox him.
It's evidently doxing was good enough for Renato, but not for this guy, huh? Okay, fine.
It's a
Yeah.
rite of passage.
Yeah.
Well, I like this guy. I like
Double
Jerry.
standards. Double standards.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You okay, Renato?
My heart hurts.
Right.
But I'll survive.
I got swatted 7 times in one day.
By people
No
that
joke.
hate you.
Someone did try to open up an account in my name this past weekend.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, no joke.
I had to cover some pre-orders. Hope you don't mind. But Jerry says you mentioned on 3POA that you're not into McFarlane, but I feel that if you're only going to have one McFarlane figure in your collection, this is that one figure. That's how he started the letter. It goes on. He says he's a fan of the show. Jerry, thank you very much. He got me a gold label Batman Nightfall figure.
Oh, hey, wasn't that a con exclusive?
It was. And I got to say, as much as I say I don't like McFarlane figures,
yeah,
this one is actually really good.
Oh, that's the one. It's got the black on the cowl, right? On the
yeah, it does have some cell shading.
Right, yeah.
But no, I mean, just the proportions of the figure are really good, which is, to me, not the norm for McFarlane.
And you know, the thing about that figure is that they in that one they did the suit in the right color gray. The regular release Nightfall Batman was like a super light gray. You know, but that one looks really good. If it wasn't for the cell shading, it'd be great. But I mean, I can deal with that though.
The cell shading, I think it's, from what I can tell here, it's tastefully done.
Right.
It's not like really sloppy and garish like some companies that do cell shading.
It's not like the PP Pants Wolverine from Legends.
But it's a McFarlane figure that also comes with extra hands, which you don't see that very often. So that was nice. But Jerry, thank you. This is a really nice Batman figure. I will say that McFarlane did a good job on this one. Has the trading card like always, like all McFarlane figures. It has a stand for the trading card. So like that there, you can display your trading card on the shelf if you want, and then of course the foot peg stand with the Nightfall Batman logo, which is cool.
But does the figure have the articulation to depict that scene from the card? Can you bend him that far back?
Well, I haven't taken him out yet. Let me see.
I'm going to say probably not.
You're going to break it live here on stream.
I'm not going to take it out right now because the cape is tucked back behind, and it's going to be super loud.
Card breaking the back.
I'm going to say no, just because of the way the capes are with him. They're like really thick plastic.
Yeah.
So probably not.
It's got that awesome Nightfall cover on the back of the box there.
That's great.
It's really nice. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you very much. Are you here, Jerry? Are you watching? I don't see Jerry.
Well, that's awesome. It just goes to show, like I say all the time, the listeners here are fantastic. We appreciate each and every one of you. Glad you're here. You know, we couldn't do this without you, and you guys are all part of the show as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now, speaking of listeners, we got some super chats I want to get to, and then we can talk about whatever you guys want. Killamogwai.
Bantha plug. Okay.
Bantha plug. Better than what who said it? Someone said butt plug. Oh, that was K-Dog. Yeah. Thank you, Killamogwai. K-Dog Broadcasting, thank you. Just a shout out for Ryan for putting up with this. I know it's tough. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's doing the Lord's work.
I'm a saint. Thank you, K-Dog.
You and Dorothy Mantooth.
Huh?
Said you and Dorothy Mantooth. Anchorman. Dorothy Mantooth is a saint. Never mind.
Okay.
You have an Anchorman freaking figure. You don't know who Dorothy Mantooth is?
I remember Mantooth. But it was Brick Mantooth, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's his mom.
Oh.
Yeah. Hashtag fake fan.
Yeah.
Hashtag fake fan.
Oh, hell no.
Eric Alfred Abel with his 1 month member chat saying he got the Fury Crocker. It's surprisingly good. That thing is good, man. I got, did I talk about this in the last show? I got Bang Master Wang.
Master Wang.
Yeah, I got Bang Master Wang. I haven't opened it yet, though. I'll talk about it on the next show after I open it.
I'm sure you haven't opened your Wang.
No, I haven't opened Bang Master Wang, the Samurai Tiger. But same company. It's like Fury, right?
Fury. Yeah.
Fury, yeah.
I have the werewolf.
Yes, I got Veteran William.
Yeah.
And I got the Crocker. They're really nice figures. Let's see here. Master Son 42. Thank you, sir. Also less than 3 hours for the Haslab Ghost. Yeah. How about that? Probably 2 hours at this point. We've been going so long. Haslab is ending tonight. It looks like everything was unlocked. For
What
the
is it?
Ghost,
Okay, this vehicle, the Ghost? What is this from?
Rebels, and Ahsoka.
Okay.
It was in the Ahsoka show last night, along with Anakin Skywalker, Hayden Christensen.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So
Does anyone really care? I mean, I think he was in a preview. We already knew he's going to be in it.
I don't.
He calls her Snips.
I that's significant to
It's what he
Clone
calls her
Wars.
in Clone Wars.
the cartoon,
Mhm.
the animated series.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a great series.
It
I
is.
did not watch that. I'm an original trilogy purist, man. Like everything outside the original trilogy, with the exception of the Timothy Zahn novels. Yeah, I don't mess with it. I just think it's lame, to be honest with you.
Let's see here. JC Fett. Thank you, sir. Jumping in late, was playing Starfield, aka Fallout in space. Or that pigs in space.
So,
Thank you, JC Fett. How's Starfield? Is it good? I've never played Fallout. I'm not a gamer.
Fallout's really good. I like Fallout. Starfield
It's made by Bethesda, so it has Bethesda problems.
right.
Um,
It's part of the charm.
sure,
According,
yeah,
according to Bethesda.
yeah. It's not a what's that term? It's not a glitch. It's a
Right.
it's a feature.
Mhm.
So yeah, it wouldn't be a Bethesda game without those issues with it. But I bought it day one. Got it downloaded and then fired it up. Was it yesterday, the day before yesterday? I can't remember.
Mhm.
And it's probably the most boring thing I've ever done. I tried for like 5 hours, trying to get into it, and I can't. I don't know if it's something about my attention span nowadays that's just not conducive to, getting into video games anymore, or I can't get immersed by anything, because I'm so jaded by just crap media. But I can't do it. I'd rather watch paint dry. Honestly, I did not like it.
Starfield? Is that what
we-
you're talking about? Fallout.
Starfield.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's every Bethesda game's like that, though. You have to burn like 5-6 hours before the game actually kicks in, and that's just padding the runtime, really. But
Right. It's like if you bought Star Citizen from Wish.com. Like that's
yeah,
kind of what it would be. Say, Mom, can we stop and get Star Citizen? We have Star Citizen at home. It's Starfield. So
Yeah, I don't know any of those references. Thank you, JC Fett.
Star Citizen is a sci-fi game that's been in development for like a decade now.
I got the kid a PS5 last weekend. Well,
Yeah.
it came out last weekend. It was the Spider-Man edition PS5.
Mhm.
So we finally got a PS5, and he was playing the Miles Morales game, which looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I also bought the new Jedi Survivor.
Mhm.
We haven't played it yet.
10 out of 10.
Wow.
You traitor.
You didn't finish the game.
I did, by the way. So update the story. I did finish the game,
And
I could not care less about the one-armed, forced-armed ghost.
whoa!
Jedi from
no
100
spoilers.
years.
Whoa!
You were talking about Anakin Skywalker on Ahsoka, so shut up.
He looked weird. He looked old because he's old.
Is-
He's actually the same age as me. I think we're like a month apart. I guess I'm old.
Did he show up as a Force ghost or what is he?
He showed up in the afterlife, and Ahsoka was in the afterlife, the world between worlds.
Ugh.
What the fuck is that?
So you know what? Spoiler alert, because that's the thing.
I don't think
Rebels.
anyone cares. No one's watching.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Rebels.
Rebels-
No. Educate me on you grown men. Educate me on your favorite cartoon. Go ahead.
Okay. So it's in Rebels.
No. World Between Worlds wasn't in Clone Wars. It was in Rebels.
And that was a
It was a different cartoon.
okay. Got it.
Disney
yeah, so,
era.
Yeah,
Disney
so-
era.
So
All right. So you need some lore for this. So Dave Filoni created Ahsoka for the Clone Wars TV series and the Clone Wars movie. Fast forward, Disney takes over. They create Rebels. First season Rebels is doing really, really bad. And so they bring Filoni on to try and save it. And he shoehorns Ahsoka right into the show.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So
Well, she showed up at the end of season 1.
Right. And they brought him on like part way through. That's why like Ezra had like the slingshot thing and he never uses it again because they're like, this is really anyway.
Stupid.
So it culminates in season 2 with Ahsoka having a showdown with Darth Vader. And it's heavily implied like that he kills Ahsoka because you don't really see her again. And it's like, wow, like that's the best way for her to go out is Anakin killing her, blah, blah, blah. And because Filoni just can't let his number one waifu die, he creates the concept of the world between worlds, essentially time travel for Star Wars.
Oh, great.
And so Ezra plucks her out from that scenario and saves her. That's why she's alive at the end of Rebels and going into the future.
So Ezra Miller can time travel in this as well.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
So the theory is, Sal, that Ahsoka is kind of like Gandalf the White. She actually died in Mortis.
Okay.
And when the daughter brought her back, she was actually like Gandalf the White, like a new soul.
Okay.
And so the fact that she was killed by the Punisher, what's his name?
The dude?
Ray Stevenson.
Right.
The theory is that she can't die or something. I don't know. Something like she's rescued by the owl thing. It's convoluted now.
Right. So
that's just the theory. I don't know.
Right. So that's cool and all, but the theory doesn't work because I've never seen it, but it was a big thing in episode 9 where all those dead Jedi are talking to what's her name?
Yeah.
Ahsoka's voice is one of them. So they're like, yeah, J.J. Abrams killed Ahsoka off screen basically because she's dead by that point. So she does have to die eventually.
Thank God.
Listen.
Hopefully this conversation will as well.
The sequel trilogy doesn't exist.
Right.
It's the Heir to the Empire. There we go.
Yeah, the Timothy Zahn stuff, I 100% agree. Now this show that you're singing the praises of right now, this is the same show that brought us the lightsaber helicopters, right?
That's Rebels.
It's the same shit though, right?
No.
It's a different show.
Dave Filoni run fan fiction, correct?
Right.
So it's the same shit.
Right,
Gotcha.
but those helicopter things were pre-Dave Filoni. And I'm not saying like he's an end-all be-all. I'm just, laying blame at the feet of who actually is to blame for it.
Okay, so who was this?
Disney.
Who was this Phantom Menace?
It was Disney.
Oh, okay.
So they're the ones, like, don't get me wrong, I'm one of the few, I like the concept of the Inquisitorium. I think it's a cool concept. Especially when you get into the lore of how they were created. They were like fallen Jedi or Jedi who basically like weren't exactly pure light side users, which does kind of connect to the fact that they fell. Like they weren't able to pick up on Insidious. They weren't able to pick up on Palpatine or slash Sidious or Darth Maul, like because they were so high on their own petard, like they were like untouchable, really. So it would make sense that would foster an environment of not necessarily the best Jedi, because the Inquisitorium were not strong Jedi. They were like the Grand Inquisitor was one of the temple guards.
You were what is it? Hoisted by your own petard, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I liked it that you threw that in there. You don't hear that very often.
Yeah. So I think now that dovetailing into episode 4, where Tarkin's like your hokey old religion, all that, it implies that it's pretty much dead. However, it's pretty well implied that a lot of time has passed in episode 3 to 4, and there's really not. It's like 19 years. So there's a lot of the prequels in of themselves really opened up a lot of cans of worms that were just kind of like shoved under a bed and ignored.
Right.
Like that sock from gym class that everyone still uses. But Rebels is not great. It's not offensively bad, but it's like there are shining moments. Like Kanan Jarrus he's a really cool character. Maul coming back in that show is really good. That's where Obi-Wan kills Maul finally, like for the second time.
People complain about that saber fight, and I'm like, that's how real sword fights go.
Yeah.
It's 1, 2, 3, it's over.
Well, not only that, but like he positioned himself into Qui-Gon's stance.
Right.
And so Maul tried to do the same thing again, and it failed.
Right.
Well, not again, but like it's a really good scene, and it lends itself a lot to actual like samurai, which is what the Jedi are based on, loosely. But
interesting.
Okay.
Well, Omar V in the chat says that Filoni is a fraud, and I would agree. I would agree.
I think. I mean, at this point, he's kind of proving himself to be if certain things happen that I think are going to happen. But
he can't get out of his
I'm going
own
to save
way.
that for the Ahsoka wrap up with Alex Sanchez.
Ooh, that's must watch television right there. He's the cowboy hat guy, right?
Right.
He needs to take it off. It's like
Dave Filoni.
it's like Tim Pool with the beanie. At this point, it's a safety blanket. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking take it off. Sorry.
Have you seen Tim Pool without the beanie?
I saw a video of someone taking it off his head and he got super mad.
Dude, he has a huge head.
Really?
Round dome. Anyway,
Like,
shut up, Jeremy.
Like Ryan Roundhead Johnson.
Tyler Lalone, thank you, sir, for the member chat. He says, WrenchNato, what Savage Crucible figure / wave are you looking forward to the most?
I have 3, and
Okay.
one from each wave. From the Lemurians, what's so funny?
my choices are thrice. Like, sorry, go ahead, dude.
Como, which is the lizard that has like the humanoid face. So I'm really looking forward to that one. The from the Piranoids, I like the Dreadnought Abyss, the one that has like the glowing mouth.
Nikki's Pitmaster.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that one too.
Mm-hmm.
And from the Barbarians, I want I guess he's the Frazetta one, the warrior with ball and chain.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's mine.
That one looks really good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Cool. Let's see here. Northern Nomad. Thank you for the super chat. Maturity equals
emotional damage. What the hell you say?
Thank you, Mr. Nomad. Tony Robles, thank you for the super chat. Listen, Jeremy, give Clone Wars a chance. It even gives the political garbage a dose of action and intrigue. The Clone Wars is an excellent show.
It is. It's amazing. Sorry, I don't know how YouTube feels about vapes, so I keep going away to do that.
Tony does it all the time. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he smokes cigarettes on stream too. I've seen it. So
yeah, he's always hitting that douche flute.
Yeah, that's right.
that robo-dick.
Same thing.
That robo-dick.
So Clone Wars, like I find this with a lot of the shows I like, you have to get past kind of. So the first season, it's very kind of like. Did you read Harry Potter at all, or like watch the movies, Jeremy?
No.
Okay.
No.
So it's very much a kid's show for like the first season, but the show ages with its initial audience. So by the time you get to the last season, it's very much an adult Star Wars thing without nudity and all that. But
I mean, there's literally a torture. They torture a Greedo to death.
They do.
It gets pretty dark.
For that Clone Wars, I remember because I started it, but I didn't finish it. And it was really good from what I was watching. But I remember that there was like some watching list, like a order of episodes.
So,
because George Lucas, he just told stories he wanted to tell, and they were told out of order.
Right.
So there is a watch list how you.
That's only some. Like for the most part, the seasons are in order after a certain point. But it's like season 1, there's things that happen out of order because, like Ryan said, it's like an anthology kind of thing. It's select adventures, but once you get past like the first season, it's like 4 episode arcs. This happens. 4 episode arcs. This happens.
I just wanted to tell a story.
Yeah,
it's like poetry. It rhymes.
It's like
rhymes.
It rhymes.
I sold my children to white slavers.
He did say that, didn't he? He did say that.
On like 60 minutes or something.
The white slavers are good at things, and I like to make the videos about spinach that no one's going to watch.
Okay, that's straight up Rich Evans right there. All right.
Yeah.
So you stop it.
It's true though.
Thank you, Tony Robles. Master Son 42 says, tell Jeremy to get him on board with Ahsoka that they are chasing Thrawn.
Right.
If he is a Timothy Zahn fan, that will appeal to him. Yeah. So Thrawn's going to show up.
Thrawn appeared in Rebels. He's officially canon. And the guy they have to play Thrawn did the voice for Thrawn in Rebels because he's Matt Mikkelsen's brother.
Yes, Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
But again, we're taking a fantastic character that was created and fleshed out by Timothy Zahn, and we're trusting Dave Filoni to do it justice in this, right?
So
I don't have that type of trust. So I would rather remember Thrawn the way that I remember him before I see him destroyed in, yet another soulless Disney cash grab.
So I can tell you they did Thrawn really well in Rebels. They made him a legitimate threat. It wasn't like what they did to Grievous and where he just kind of became a bumbling joke. Because if you watch the Tartakovsky Clone Wars, which is, you can find the whole thing on YouTube, it's like they were like 10 little minute short.
What did
things.
you call me?
What I said what I said.
Okay.
But Tartakovsky, he did the Samurai Jack, and then they made like Clone Wars. They were like basically long commercials leading up to Episode 3. So there's 2 different Clone Wars. But Grievous is like a huge threat in those, and they made him a bumbling joke in the Clone Wars other show. But Thrawn in Rebels, like, he didn't mess around. Like, he was a legitimate threat when he was there. Like, his plans came to fruition. Like, they did him pretty good. So I'm hoping that they won't do. I haven't seen Ahsoka. I'm gonna wait till the whole thing's done and get like Ryan's opinion on it, or someone I trust. And I'm hoping they do him well, and hopefully don't kill him off in one season.
Why would Ryan and someone I trust ever be used in the same sentence? That's crazy. Matthew Matson says, no, they did not. Rebels watered down Thrawn so much, made him a non-threat.
I completely disagree with you, Mr. Matson. Completely disagree with you.
Let's see.
I mean, the heroes have to win, right? But it is a kid's show, but he won quite a bit.
All right.
So whatever. Let's move on. It's a boring conversation anyway.
It's not boring. It's boring for you because you know all about this stuff. I find it intriguing because I don't. So, but Master Son says, tell Jeremy to get on board with Ahsoka. There. So Ryan, you know how I feel about you. I could give a damn. But Master Son is someone who has an opinion that I actually value. So if he's saying that there's something there, I may check it out.
There you go. From one Coast Guard guy to another.
Damn.
Thank you, Master Son.
Fighting a war on 2 fronts.
Jeff, thank you for the super chat. He says, yeah, I'm with Jeremy on this. Jeremy should check out the Clone Trooper books before Disney took over because they're based on SAS tactics.
The Clone Trooper books. Is that the Republic Commando books that came out?
Yeah.
After the Republic Commando game? Because that was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, shooting all those Geonosians was really cool.
All right. Thank you, Jeff. All right.
Okay, what else we got?
That's it.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
We're just hanging out.
We pulling the plug, or what's up?
You want me to keep talking about Rebels?
Yeah. We'll make it the Rebel show. Hey Ryan, can you go back and change the thumbnable for this?
Yeah, let me change it. I'll do that right now.
Yeah, it's just the WrenchNato Rebel stream.
Yeah, but
you can call it the WrenchNato Rebellion.
Mm-hmm. But Jeremy, if you do elect to watch Rebels, there's Disney in it, and it is a kids show.
Mm-hmm.
Clone Wars is fairly solid. Like, if you elect to watch it, which I don't think you're going to, Ahsoka's extremely annoying. Like the first 2 seasons, which it was intentionally planned.
Okay.
Quote unquote. But by the time she makes her exodus in like season 4, I think it is, she's like, it was tugging at my heartstrings when she left. So.
Okay. Now, I have to ask because, Sal, I know that you're a little bit younger than some of us here, right? I'm 41 now. I think Ryan's 41 as well, correct?
Yep.
And 41, 42. Sal, I think you're, 7 years younger than the rest of us?
I'll be 34 in a few months.
Are you 34? Okay.
35, sorry.
So could it be that you think about these things so fondly because you were younger when you were watching them, right? It was kind of part of your zeitgeist at the time?
No, I didn't watch Clone Wars until like 2015 or something like that. Like
after it pretty much ended.
Yeah, I was a girl I was dating at the time. Her little brother was watching it, so I'd catch the odd episode. But I was able to watch it, and I find like if you find people like Game of Thrones is a good parallel. I watched Game of Thrones from inception to the end and was furious with the ending.
Sure.
But people I know who binged it to the last season loved it. So I binged Clone Wars and watch. The order was already out, and I watched it like that. So maybe that probably has a part to do with it. Now, I was 10, 11 when episode 1 came out. So I was the demographic that was geared towards. So I grew up loving the prequels. So.
Yeah, all that political intrigue was aimed right at you and being 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
Cerrone Games Go says Mace Windu could have killed General Grievous, but he let him get away, minus a voice box. That was like the origins of General Grievous's cough. Yeah.
That was Tartakovsky.
Yeah.
So, because that's where Grievous gets, like, he starts collecting the lightsabers on it. He kills, like, Shakti. He kills, she's had, like, 3 on-screen deaths or something like that. But he killed, like, 4 or 5 Jedi in this little, it's on YouTube. You can watch it. It's, I think, 40 minutes total or something like that. But he's, like, something to be feared. And then when you get to the movie, you know, he's kind of whatever. But the Clone Wars cartoon, again, aimed towards children. And you also have to work in, like, Clone Wars takes place before episode 3, so they can't kill him, right? Like, he's in episode 3, so you can't kill him for the duration of this show. And that's to me, that's the linchpin for any type of prequel, like the Obi-Wan series. It's like, well, no one's gonna die because they're all in episode 4. So same thing with the Solo movie, like, Han, like, the trailer tried to, like, put you on the edge of your seat because there's, like, that stupid train thing. And they're like, oh, there's a cliff coming. Oh, no. And then they'd cut to something else. It's like, well, Chewie's not going to die.
Dude, yeah. Not Top Gun. General Grievous in 2003 was a beast. I mean, that Tartakovsky series. Mm-hmm. He kind of just shot the moon. The Jedi and Grievous and that Bounty Hunter Dirge, they were all, like, super overpowered. But it was so cool, man. Like, Mace Windu just waving his hand, an entire, like, legion of battle droids just getting destroyed. Right. You know, it was just so cool.
Is he the Celestian?
Who?
That bounty hunter you were talking about?
Dirge?
No.
Yeah. He's just like
it looks like a giant robot, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hasbro even made a figure of him back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. The Tartakovsky Clone Wars is, like, dialed up to 12. Like, it's super fantastical.
It's the same guy that did. It's the same guy that did Samurai Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I really enjoyed Samurai Jack. He did something else recently. Was it Primal?
Primal.
Dude, Primal's great, and there's no dialogue, and it's still good.
Yeah, you know? There's almost no dialogue in the Tartakovsky Clone Wars either.
Yeah,
okay. Very, very minimal.
All right, look, you know what? I'm gonna check it out.
The whole Tartakovsky, the whole Tartakovsky Clone Wars.
Fuck you.
It's like, there we go. That's better. It's like 3.5 hours long, and it's all on YouTube. WrenchNato, how do you feel? Because you haven't said anything in like an hour.
I lost you at Star Wars.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I watched a little bit of Clone Wars. I watched a little bit of Clone Wars, but everything beyond, like, maybe the 3rd or 4th season, I don't remember where I left off. I never watched Rebels, so I'm just learning. I'm learning with you guys.
I feel like you could skip Rebels.
I watched Clone Wars in preparation for Kenobi, and I ended up not watching Kenobi because I heard it was really bad. So,
Tony Robles, thank you again for the super chat. He says, can vouch for Clone Wars even now due to rewatching it to prepare for Bad Batch, and it was as awesome as I remember it. Favorite episode was the Brain Invaders. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was like a horror movie.
Yeah, I think my with the Geonosians and all that and the egg and everything.
Yes.
I think my favorite arc, though, I don't remember the Jedi's name. He's the guy with the 4 arms, and he's just like, it's a very clone-centric arc where he's like just using them as cannon fodder. He's like, none of you are important. Like, they make it a very big thing to, like, match up the Jedi with their troopers. Like, they form that camaraderie, so that way in episode 3, when you see them turn on their Jedi, it's a bigger impact.
Yeah.
But there's the dude with the 4 arms, and he's like, you're all worthless and shit like that, and they end up fragging him, I think.
Yeah, so he was the same species as Dex from episode 2, the diner guy. Yeah. But he was like ripped, and he had 4 arms, right? So he held 2 double-bladed lightsabers.
Yeah.
That guy was cool. And they killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Tony Robles. Okay, I want to switch gears here from Clone Wars because WrenchNato looks like he's about to fall asleep.
It's so the Mets.
How big is it going to be, guys? predictions on Giant Man, and I'm assuming it's Giant Man. I think it's safe to say it's Giant Man. We'll find out on Friday.
It seems like I've seen a different version of this, Ryan.
Have you?
I think I've seen a different version of this picture.
So I thought I was being super original, and I put an extra leg.
Yeah,
shadow right there. And then later on that day, I was scrolling through Facebook, and approximately 2,750 other people had done the same thing.
Oh man!
Because as toy collectors, we're all 14
Thinking
years
about
old.
penises.
Yeah.
Perpetually 14. That still will be the thumbnail for the 3POA podcast this Saturday.
Yeah. That was an interesting shot right there, by the team.
Yeah.
Definitely an interesting shot. So,
you know, it'd be good if you put the shadow there, the extra shadow,
right,
and then you photoshopped in a stream of yellow liquids hitting like Captain America face.
Well, there's a wise saying that's like, if you give a man a fish, you can feed him for a day. If you teach him to fish, you can feed him for life. If you give a man a pen, he will draw a dick.
Yeah. Those are universal truths.
Media clash. I was a second probably in the 3POA group, but in other groups it was everywhere. Yes, Pong Krell was the Jedi's name. Thank you.
Yes.
Pong Krell, the four-armed Jedi that was bad. He's a bad guy. I didn't like that. This is the Find My Figures Instagram page, by the way. Give them a follow. And also, got 180 people watching. Please hit that like button. Please. Thank you.
Yeah, please and thank you. It really helps out.
Cerrone Games Go. He's having a good time. Good. So what do you think? Now, someone posted a rumor in the 3POA group that it leaked. It's going to be $199.99.
No way.
That's cheap for Marvel Legends Haslab.
But we don't know how tall he's going to be either.
Right. If he's not like Galactus height, then that's
he needs to minimum. He needs to be Galactus height. But all the extra bells and whistles that came with Galactus that supposedly were the reason that why they could jack the price up. You don't need that with Giant Man.
So
you don't need the light up features, like save the electronics.
Right. You don't need it whatsoever. I'm just assuming like it's just going to be a bigger version of like those 12-inch Deadpools and stuff, that were coming from Legends.
What if it is a repainted 12-inch Deadpool?
Dude, I'd have at it, dude. Because I have all three of those. I love those things.
WrenchNato, do you collect Marvel Legends?
I got out of the Legends game a while ago.
You've only been collecting for 2 years.
So, yes. So exactly a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
You decided not for you, huh?
I got into Mafex. So,
yeah.
But for me, X-Men and Spider-Man's all about the 90s cartoons. So that's why I only collect the ones that I kind of grew up with watching on the cartoons.
So no Giant Man for you?
Who is Giant Man?
Ant-Man. Same guy.
Oh.
See, when Ant-Man turns big, then he's Giant Man.
Wait, so you've been collecting again for like 2 years, and you went straight from Legends to Mafex, right? With nothing in between. You went from
Jeremy. How about you join the baller club?
Like you went from bologna. You went from bologna to fucking like Kobe
filet
beef,
mignon.
Like you didn't hit anything up in the middle.
From Marvel Legends to Mafex. I mean, is there a really middle? I don't know.
There is. Yeah.
Mezco?
There's that.
I did
Storm.
Mezco. Oh.
Okay.
Well, what do you mean? Well, no. Yeah. But I'm with respect to X-Men and Spider-Man.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No. I mean, I hit Storm and Mezco and all that stuff. And then I was just like, I don't know if I could do Legends. I mean, no, not ripping on folks who do. I just, whatever.
Dude, I was doing Legends, and then I got out of Legends. I sold everything, and then I'm back in Legends again. But not like I was. Not like I was.
The straw that broke the camel's back for me was the animated series, because I really wanted to get into the animated series when I saw that coming out with the VHS boxes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But then the P on Wolverine and Cyclops and I don't know. I just got out of it.
What looked like P, let's be clear.
Yeah, it's and it's super easy to cell shade those things. right? It's not hard at all. So,
But they were also close to $30
Mhm.
for the
36
VHS box.
plus
yeah,
shipping.
that they were. But I got to tell you too,
Sure.
and people are going to make fun of me for this, and it's okay, because I like it. Those VHS boxes, like they display really well. They just kind of they look cool all together. And so like when you have all the X-Men characters facing one way on their boxes, and then you have like the villains facing the other. It looks really cool, man.
Cool. Scott Hughes wants to know: is it going to be Hank Pym Giant Man or Goliath? It should be Hank Pym. It should be the OG, in my opinion. But I could see like Goliath being an unlock.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe Giant Man is going to be 16, 18 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll do like a 12-inch Goliath.
Right. I'm hoping some of the pack-ins are like whatever version they do are the same figure at varying heights, so you can do like ACBA where he's like growing or
That
something.
would be cool.
But
he's a grower.
He is. Well, I mean, if that shadow was anything to go off of, I don't know about that.
Yeah. 8 and Skate thinks it's going to be Sentinel height. For $199, I don't think they'll go that tall. Like if it is $199. Now, if it's $350, first of all, that'll be ridiculous because
what if they do it $199, but it's just a 5 POA figure,
like a Titan series or something.
Like it's just like.
I was telling people if they want like just a quick Giant Man, like just buy a mannequin and make a costume for it. Like if you just needed something. But
yeah, just it's a suit and a mannequin.
Yeah,
yep.
There you go. Perfect.
Was there a demand for this? Like, were people asking for this?
So this is the 80th. This is the 80th anniversary this year of the Avengers, and he is one of the original Avengers.
He's part of the OG lineup, yeah.
And they haven't done a good Giant Man, like a large figure since Toy Biz. Like Hasbro did one in a con box set, but it sucked.
Mm-hmm.
The build of Giant Man was okay too from that Bath Wave.
That's
it wasn't big enough, but
that's the Toy Biz.
Yeah,
right.
I think it's 12 to 14 inches. It's tall. It's one of the to this day. It's one of the best Build-A-Figures.
Yep.
Okay.
Knowing the Marvel team, they'll probably have a Goliath head swap and call it good enough.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I could see that being like unlocks. Like,
yeah, an additional head being an unlock.
Here's the Hank Pym head, and here's the Scott Lang head.
Yeah.
Like, well, they look a lot alike. It's not that different.
Something else. Another takeaway from this photo right here is who's doing the posing here? This is like Ryan level stuff here. Hey, look at it. It's atrocious.
It's not good. The posing in this picture is pretty bad.
Yeah,
I wish you could like zoom in, like not you, like the royal you could zoom in and figure out like what is Hulk doing back there? Like what is he smashing while everyone else is just gobsmacked at what's going on?
It looks like he's stomping on. I don't know what that is. I can't tell.
Captain America's arm seems a little bit weird too.
Because they turned it all the way around.
I see.
Oh,
pulled out my shoulder doing that.
It looks like Hulk is back there stomping on something.
Probably. Like
he's stomping on Ultron, but there's a green light hitting it.
Oh, hey, look! You can see freaking Hawkeye back there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey guys, I'm back here."
He's like, "Hey, I'm
Behind the
just
building.
back here.
Got my bow and arrow." No one's favorite Avenger right here, guys.
I'm relevant.
I'm left-handed.
Freaking.
Then you got Baron Zemo. You got Ultron there. Some Hydra AIM guys. Abomination.
So they pulled out that old Bath Abomination.
Yeah, the one they just re-released as Starjammer.
Chode.
Yeah. Chode. I like how they put a light behind Thor's spinning hammer effect here.
That is kind of cool.
Wasn't that the Ragnarok Thor though?
Yeah, only the Ragnarok Thor came with that.
Yeah.
It looks like they're having a dance off.
That's pretty good. That's okay. I mean, it's just a mashup of everybody you can possibly think of, but
yeah. So there we go. We're getting a. I think it's safe to say we're getting a giant man.
yeah.
As the Haslab. Let's see. Thank you, JC Fett, for the member super chat. He says, "Is it going to be a giant Lawrence Fishburne from Ant-Man 2?"
Yes.
He never wore the suit in that movie, though, right? He never got in the Goliath suit.
It's just gonna be him and like the button down that he was wearing, just a really big figure.
Yeah.
Watch it be like. Watch one of the unlocks be like a Stan Lee head or something.
God, that would be horrible.
Yeah,
I
it
wouldn't put it
wouldn't be
past them.
great. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be great.
Jimmy C says they seem to like doing 3,000 for each unlock. I'm not sure 20,000 people would pay 300 for Ant-Man.
Yeah.
It could be a hard sell. I think, 199.99. I think it's going to be smaller than some people are expecting.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's going to be very simplistic.
Right.
I don't know. Just from a speculation point of view, I could see them testing the waters with a 199 Haslab, right? Because we've never seen one this inexpensive before, right?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, it's a rumor that it's 199. We don't actually know. It's
right.
Just...
So if it is in fact true, right? If the rumors wind up being true, they may be testing the waters to see if, because here's the thing. It's like if you sell 30,000 of these ones at 199, you're going to make more money than you would if you charged, $399 for something ridiculous and only
Should have told NECA that on
and only 10,000 people buy it, right? So if you make the price more appealing to people, then you're going to sell more of them, which means you're going to make more money. So yeah.
Jeremy, Jeff McAmee says Hawkeye is his favorite Avenger.
Scott Lang and
that tracks. That tracks.
So here, an unlock I have an idea for, which it's pretty much a bag of bones. But if there was an unlock where it's all the tiny Ant-Man, but in multiple different poses, like like half a dozen in different poses, is that something you would be interested in?
Like Mezits?
About that, because they with the retro collection, where they would pack in like tiny little Ant-Man and like
right, yeah.
But you've only got the one where he's like posing like that. But if you had like, I don't know, where he could like grab onto Cap's shield or something, like just tiny little Ant-Mans that come with it.
That would be kind of fun, and it's very innovative and it's very creative, which why
means they won't do it.
The Marvel team will never fucking do it. Yeah. So, those were fun with the retro card collection, because Wasp came with a tiny Ant-Man, and then Ant-Man came with a tiny Wasp.
Yep.
And so I did some big photography with Wasp's hands like this, and I've got Scott Lang in there. I know Hank Pym in there. Yeah.
Serenity Games Go says they should include giant ants for army building appeal.
Yeah.
Hey, if they did Giant Man and one of the unlocks was an ant that a regular size Ant-Man could ride.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, SH Figure Arts did that, but the ant was... Well, no, it wasn't Figure Arts. It was Marvel Universe.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah.
They did the ant with Scott Lang, MCU, but I guess the ant was super...
Yeah,
bad. Antony, yeah. It was super bad quality. It wouldn't stand up. Yeah, the legs wouldn't work under its own weight, so...
Well, that would be actually, if you were working at Hasbro, you could spin it to them like, hey, if we do the ants, you could probably repurpose some of the legs into what is that stuff called? Not the Zerg, the Starjammers have to fight them.
The Brood?
Brood. You could repurpose some of the legs to make Brood, because they haven't done a Brood since Toy Biz. Or I think they only did Brood Queen.
Brood was Hasbro, wasn't it? It was early Hasbro. Yeah.
But that was just the Brood Queen. So
right. Master Payne wants a giant Apocalypse figure that comes with horsemen and other stuff as unlocks.
Which horsemen, though?
It's a good question.
They have a lot to choose from.
It would be the perfect... if they could redo the Black Suit Archangel, would be a perfect excuse to do it.
Oh, yeah, the X-Force version?
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool. That's a gaping hole in my collection. I need that.
Mhm.
The Death Skull, they're just trolling us. It's just a tiny Ant-Man figure in front of a light. $400.
It's just
But they're going to release the light later as an
Right.
extra purchase. It won't be an
Right.
unlock.
it's just a re-release of the retro card one, you know?
Yeah. Drew says he has 2 of those. 2 of what?
Probably the ants.
Testicles.
Oh, the ants, the 3 3/4
Yes.
universe ants. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Maybe unlock as an arrow holding hand for Hawkeye.
Yeah.
$60
Yeah.
and I had to cut a hand.
That would be, yeah, because if you take the C grip hands that they come with and you cut the slit down in there, you know, you can
See,
get it to do what you need to, but you know.
and there's another idea where you get like an arrow or just a bow with the arrow, and Ant-Man's already attached to the arrow, waiting to sail off or something.
So, WrenchNato, how do you feel about getting a Hawkeye figure without an arrow holding hand?
Who's Hawkeye? I'm just
The
kidding.
worst Avenger. The worst Avenger, according to Jeff McAnemy.
It's not hard. They've done it before.
Oh,
Yeah.
they've done it. So it can be done.
It can
Oh,
be done.
you got old man Hawkeye.
This figure.
That's the best Hawkeye.
Hands down best
Easy.
Hawkeye. Hands down.
Yep.
And if you haven't read Old Man Logan, which was like, I think it was 15 issues in like 2008, 2009, so good.
Who wrote those?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'd have to dig through my long box. Actually, I think I gave those to Bobby. He might have those now.
To Bobby.
Greg Fenstad unlocks could be Legend scale and Titan scale Giant Man versions also. I mean, they could do them at several different sizes as unlocks. I'm betting one of the unlocks is a first appearance Wasp
Mhm.
in the red leotard.
One of them is going to be a cardboard backdrop.
Yeah. Does anyone want Giant Man? I'd be happy. I'd be fine not getting it because I have the Toy Biz version and that's an excellent figure.
Mhm.
But I mean, I would like a larger Ant-Man. If they just took that Toy Biz Ant-Man and just made him bigger, that would just be like icing on the cake. That'd be great.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, guys, we can wrap it up there.
Yeah, I guess we've been at it for an hour and 30. Yeah, we can wrap it up.
WrenchNato, thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me. I love talking about Star Wars and I'm just kidding. It's not my forte. It's not my forte, man.
We'll have you on the next Savage Crucible show. How about that?
Or Turtles, man.
Or Turtles. I should
You
have
know,
you and Mad Hatter on. You guys do it for hours.
There has been enough turtle stuff coming out to possibly justify.
Swirlair, Ramen Toys. I mean,
Ooh.
Yeah, we need to talk about
Super
what
7
do you call
doing
it?
the 03 Turtles.
oh gosh.
What's Ace calling that project that he's doing? The
Musk.
The Musk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mobile Underground Sewer Command Center.
Yeah.
Something like that.
With the K.
Musk.
With the K, like Mortal
K.
Kombat.
Yeah. Yeah. Sal,
Me?
are you there, Sal?
I'm here.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I invited myself on last second because I was like, I'm on leave. I need something to do.
In about 15 minutes, we are going to start the member exclusive after show. You guys are all welcome to stay on if you want. WrenchNato's going to show off more. Chun-Li.
Don't show that here. That's for the after show. Rich
He's going to show the Chun-Li assets.
That's it. Look, we said Ace enough times, and he has arrived.
He's here. Modular Underground Sewer
Yes.
Command with a K. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. 3POA is back this Saturday. Bobby, Tony, and myself. We're talking about a Haslab. Should be a good show because we're going to learn all about this Haslab on Friday at the Hasbro live stream. We're going to beat that horse to death. It's going to be great. Thanks, everyone. Goodbye.